Hello everybody, how do I sound? I'll be getting going in just a sec. Happy Wednesday. I know it's a little weird that we're doing this on a Wednesday. I know that's like a rare phenomena. But today we're doing it on a Wednesday because I couldn't do it on Sunday. So that's just the way it's going to be. Hope you're all doing well. Let me know if I sound well. Alrighty, let's rock and roll, baby! Three spins, I think, is enough. Wow, that actually made me shockingly dizzy right now. Whew! What a day. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the live stream. Today, we're going to be crocheting that little dude right there, Pangolin. I know it's been a second. I wasn't here on Sunday. Sorry about that. If you were waiting for me on Sunday, I'm sorry. I went to a wedding on Saturday, and I knew ahead of time I couldn't do it. I knew I was going to not be ready, and I was right. So I decided to do it on Wednesday instead. So hello, we're here crocheting together. We're going to be making a pangolin. Let me talk about what you need for this pattern if you want to crochet it along with me. And then some ways you can help support this channel or support this fundraiser. Oh shoot! Did I forget to set this thing up as a fundraiser again? I did that last time. Let's see. Did I? Uh-huh. I did forget. Hold on. Easy squeezy lemon peasy. This is our second to last live stream fundraiser. Long fundraiser here. We've been doing it for 4 weeks. 4 weeks. I think we're gonna be on 5 weeks by the end. So it's gonna be a pretty. Yeah, we got two more. One more live stream to go. Okay. Hello, chat. Hi, Ice Puppy. Hi, Zoe. How you doing? Charlie's World. How you doing? Cooper. Oh, Tina. I missed the Thank you so much for your support, Tina. I'll put something out for you in just a second as well. But I really appreciate it. Thank you. Okay. So, here's the deal. If you want to crochet this along with me, the pattern is actually free. It's right here. You can find it at clubcrochet.com/pangolin. If you'd like to support, we are doing a fundraiser to help support the World Wildlife Fund. If you'd like to, you can donate to download. You get 5 whole patterns, including this pattern right here for our little Malayan taper that we made last week. We've got Noodle. Oh, and our taper's name is Twig. We named it last week. We've got Noodle, our ferret that we made the week before, and then Hugh, manatee, right here, Hugh the manatee that we made the week before. Next week, we're going to be making my pattern from the from the collection for a snowy plover, and of course, my snowy plover is going to be a burb. Which we'll be doing next week, but you can get the pattern for this and all the other ones at clubcrochet.com/earthday. There should be a link in the description below. If you want to find this pattern, it's at clubcrochet.com/pangolin. The materials you need to crochet this along with me, all you really need are 2 colors. You need your main color, that's going to be the beige here, and that's going to be used to make the body, the majority of it. And then you'll need some brown. That's going to be for the claws, the little nose on the end, and of course all the spikes on the back. I guess they're kind of like plates on the back. Whatever. You get the gist. You need these 2 colors. You also need some safety bead eyes. I'm going to be using 6mm safety bead eyes for that. And you'll need a crochet hook. We're going to be using a size G 4mm crochet hook today for this pattern. You'll need some scissors, a darning needle, some stuffing, and I think that's about it that you need for this pattern. We'll go ahead and move that to the side. I see a lot of questions there. I will be answering those in just a second. If you'd like to support this channel, besides the fundraiser, if you'd like to support the fundraiser, please do so. But if you'd also like to support the channel, there's a few ways you can do so. Oh, by the way, I'm sorry, I'm jumping all over the place. This pattern is not originally designed by myself, but by another amigurumi artist named Sir Pearl Gray. You should definitely check him out. He makes some very, very cool patterns. He did the pattern for the reversible corgi, which I left in the other room. I think. Yes, I did. And just, he's done a bunch of patterns with us in the past, a lot of Animal Crossing patterns. You should check him out. I have a link to his stuff in the description as well. He's a very, very cool dude. I really suggest you check him out. At least go follow him on Instagram if you haven't already. Look at my ring is getting so fuzzy. I need to clean it up a little bit. I got engaged a couple weeks ago, and my fiance crocheted me a ring. Look how beautiful. Anyhow, jumping all over the place. If you want to help support this channel, there are a few ways you can do so. The first way is to like and subscribe down below. What are you doing? Go like this video. I've been trying to, we'll see what we can do here, but if we can get 500 likes by the next live stream, I'll go ahead and do another. You know what? I'm going to lower it. Let's do 400. If we can get to 400 likes by the next live stream, I'll do a giveaway. This seems like a pretty fair deal. Seems like a pretty fair deal to me. Yes, his Pokemon are very cool, Naughty Flowers. I totally agree. By the way, hi, Naughty Flowers. Okay, well, if you'd like to support this channel monetarily, there's a few ways you can do so as well. The first and bestest way is with a Club Crochet membership. Members get early access to future patterns. They get access to the full library of tutorials. There are a couple hundred, I think, on there. We add a couple new ones each month. This month, obviously, we added 5 of them for all these endangered creatures, but we add new ones all the time. For a membership, you get access to the digital library. There's a video tutorial for every single one, and there's a lot of them. And if you'd like to, you can also sign up for a pro membership, which gets you access to getting a kit mailed to your door each month with all the materials you need to add to make whatever we're making that month. Can you guess what we're making next month? That's right, we're making a unicorn. It's Pride Month next month, and we're going to celebrate by making a beautiful unicorn. But it's not just any unicorn. I mean, look at that cute little tail. See the little blue in there? Look at that horn. Isn't that wonderful? And then, pop! That's right, baby. It's a reversible unicorn. I just finished it literally last night. So this is the rough draft. I'm going to work on it a little bit more, and it will be the new pattern next month, and the kit that gets mailed to your door. It's going to be a really cool kit. We're going to be using 100% wool for the majority of the pattern, which means that all the body can actually be combed out. I can't wait to test it out. It should be able to comb out so that you can make it really fuzzy. We'll see how it goes. But I'm really proud of, look at that horn. And the fact that like it all stuffs on the inside, I just think it's really cool. I just think it's really cool. So this is going to be next month's Club Crochet Pro Kit. If you'd like to sign up now, you can learn more at clubcrochet.com. You're also going to get a pin with your pro membership this month. So if you'd like to, you get also a cool rainbow pin, which is pretty neat. These are going to be in the shop early next month as well. So if you'd like to support by purchasing merch, we got things like pins. We got stickies. Look at these cute little stickers. Stuff like that. We'll go ahead and put our unicorn to the side. I don't know what I'm going to name it yet, but they're definitely going to need a name. Maybe they'll need 2 names. I don't know. We'll see. Fuzzy Unicorn. That's right. Fuzzy Unicorn. Coming to a Club Crochet near you. Hello, everybody in the chat. Hello, Dad. My dad's in the chat. Hi, Paps. How you doing today? Hope you're having a good Wednesday. All right. I saw he texted me right before the live stream started. Okay, so this pattern is actually a little chunky. Not gonna lie. It's got a lot of different parts moving to it. So we should just get rocking and rolling. Before I get going though, I'm gonna put this out for Tina. If you'd like to support with a donation, you absolutely can, and it is very well appreciated. You can donate by just going, or you can tip rather by just going to clubcrochet.com/tip, or using, there's like a little link in the chat. You can donate there. This is you guys are fighting over who gets to hug the unicorn. I love it. You can both hug the unicorn. There's 2 of them, so you can both hug them. This is going to be put out for Tina. I can't remember what we named this. Tina, do you remember what we named this? We made this on a live stream like a few months ago. I can't remember what we named it. But whatever. We'll put them right here. So it'll be out on the chat. And you know what? We might need some extra room here too. So let's go ahead and get these cleared out. We'll bring them back in a bit. I don't know how we're going to customize this pattern because it's so there's so much like going on it. I don't know. It's going to be a long video. I think we'll be here probably till like, hopefully we can be done by 7. That's like 3.5 hours. Fingers crossed. But we'll see how it goes. We're going to start by crocheting the head. Again, if you want to find the pattern for this, it is at clubcrochet.com/pangolin. This video is not going to be a tutorial. This is just a let's all chill and crochet and talk and chat and be buds. There's a full video tutorial that I already made. You don't need to, yeah, there's already a video tutorial. Everett Cooper's donation, I missed it. Oh, there it is. Oh, baby, Cooper's been donating so much to this cause. Cooper, you rock my socks, and endangered wildlife socks as well. I don't think a lot of endangered wildlife wear socks, but if they did, you'd be rocking them. Let's put out something. Let's put out something for Cooper. Let's see. Oh, let's put out this for Cooper. Probably the most endangered creature that I can think about. I actually I've never seen one of these in the wild. So conservation really needs to get on it. But hopefully I get to see one of these in the wild someday. And this is going to be out for Cooper. This is to thank you for all the donations you've been doing, Cooper. That's right. A dragon. The most endangered creature of them all. Look at that beautiful dragon. Oh, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. This is one of the Club Crochet patterns. Go sign up for membership. Go sign up for membership if you haven't yet. What? Who said that? We'll put your dragon right here. Cooper, if you got an idea for if you want to name your dragon, you're absolutely welcome to. Tina, if you can remember what the otter's name is, or call the otter Herman. This is Herman. This is Herman the otter. Hello, Herman. Okay, let's get back to crocheting. We got work to do, guys. We got work to do. Ooh, I love this song. Zelda forever. How's your guys' week been? I hope you guys have been having a pretty nice week. My week's been a little slow. Not like slow work-wise. I have had a decent amount of work to do. But slow as far as like my brain is having a hard time catching up this week. Hard time catching up. But, you know, it's warming up. It's catching up. It'll get there eventually. I believe in it, and so should you. We're halfway done with the week, you know, so, you know, whether the first half is good or bad, you're halfway done anyhow. I hope you had a great first half of the week, though, and I hope you have a wonderful second half of the week, too. The chat, rowdy chat today, I love it. I love it. Got a rowdy chat. Yeah, let's see. What have I been up to this week? Well, mostly this week, other than just like general club crochet work, you know, getting prepped with that unicorn, working on that pattern and stuff. I've also been prepping. I've been doing like a Dungeons and Dragons campaign, so I've been prepping that a lot this week. Drawing some maps, crocheting some goblins and stuff. Maybe I'll show you some of them a little later. Puppy team had an exam this morning. Hope it went well. I remember when I took my last test in school, and I was like, oh my god, I'm never going to have to do another test. How wonderful is that? And you know what? It was wonderful. I love not taking tests anymore. What? I am going to definitely have to use my check marks in this pattern this week to keep track of where we're at. We got a cute little sleepy Jiminy Cricket. That's my cat, sleeping on the chair over there. Hopefully he keeps quiet. We'll see how it goes. But if he doesn't, you know, that's totally okay. So I can let him out and open the window, because I don't want to open the window while he's in here. I'm afraid he's going to escape. Escape. My dad is going to watch TV, so they can't chat anymore. Well, fine. I guess I'm not as entertaining as the TV. Whatever, dude. That's fine. Bel Nuno. Welcome to the chat. 1, 2, 3. Wait. That's where we're starting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I increase it up. 1, 2. Oh, yes. Now I'm starting to remember this pattern. I recorded that video about a month ago now. So it has been a second since I've crocheted one of these pangolins. But it's got... Serpro Gray uses some crazy techniques in this pattern to make some really unique looking stuff. By the way, if you don't know what pangolins are these little armor plated, I think they might be rodents. I think they're like related to anteaters, but they're armor plated, and if you mess with them, they roll up into a little ball. You know, they're kind of like Sandshrew, actually, from Pokemon. It's kind of got a similar vibe to that. Oh, I'm on the TV. Wow, I'm giant. Hello, Father. Oh, I'm on TV in the shop. My dad has a metalworking shop, so I must be on TV in his metalworking shop. Cool. Very cool. Very cool. Pangolins are dragons, and you can't change my mind. You know what? I love that. I think that's... I won't even try to change your mind, Cammy. I ain't even going to try to change your mind. Let's see. What else have I been up to this week? On Monday, I went to a Super Smash Brothers tournament. That's right. I go pretty often on Mondays. There's this bar that's near me in San Francisco that does a tournament for Super Smash Brothers. I don't really drink when I go to it, but I do play Super Smash Brothers. And so I went this week, and I got second place. Oh, I got second place again. It's the 4th time I've got second place in this tournament. It's so frustrating. I mean, I guess it's nice that I don't get last, but still, I don't know, man. Second place is frustrating, I'll tell you. I'll tell you. Oh, that's right. Hey, Naughty Flowers actually just did a translation for this pattern. I haven't uploaded it yet, but we do have a Spanish translation for this pattern. It should be coming out. I should put it onto the website probably tonight, maybe tomorrow. So if you would like the Spanish version of this pattern, it should be up there very soon. Okay, let's see. Where am I? Aha. We need to keep track here. Go ahead and check that off. There we go. On round 6. If you're crocheting with me, I am on the head in round 6. Where are you at? Where are you at? Or what are you making? If you're not making this, what you making today? What are you crocheting? Or are you painting? Are you crafting? Dad, what are you making? You're in the metal shop. Let's see. He's probably making something metal. Probably some cool lawn art. He's been super into making lawn art recently. He also got a cool laser engraver. I'm excited to see what he does with that. I am excited to see what he does with that. What a fun accent. I am just excited to see what he does with that. I'll tell you right now. Who is your favorite character to use in Super Smash Brothers? Ooh, what a great question, Leaf Sauce. I use exclusively Yoshi. I don't use anybody else in Super Smash Brothers except for Yoshi, and I am very good at using Yoshi. I will tell you right now, I am a pro with Yoshi. There we go. That's the end of the round. Yeah. The reason I like using Yoshi is really funny. In Super Smash Brothers, Yoshi can lick the opponent and turn them into an egg. He poops them out and turns them into an egg. And my favorite thing in the world to do is to be a little butthead and poop people off the edge and watch them slowly fall down in an egg. It's really funny. And I'm really good at it because it's like the only thing I like to do. So I've gotten really good at tricking people into going into very precarious situations where I can poop them off the edge successfully. I'm a little butt like that. But yes, that is who I like to use. Leaf Sauce likes using ice climbers. I think ice climbers are way cool. If I had the patience for them, I probably would like using them. I've always wanted to reach out to Super Smash Brothers YouTubers and be like, hey, I have a crocheting YouTube channel, but I'm also really good at Super Smash Brothers. Can I play you and try to beat you? Because if I beat you, a crocheting YouTube channel just beat a Super Smash Brothers channel. That's hilarious. Right? That would be so funny. That would be so funny. Zoe's making a baby Yoda. Very cute. Little Grogu. Little Grogu. Naughty Flowers is making a look-alike doll for your niece. Oh, that's cute. That's fun. Big Turtle Nerd is making a banana cat. What is a banana cat? Is it more banana or more cat? Or somewhere right in between? Banana cat. Cooper's got parts for 2 pangolins already. Oh my gosh. Wow, you've been crocheting a lot. So that means you even have the claws and stuff done. The claws are crazy. Wait till we get to that part. You guys are going to be like, oh my god. Hence why this video is going to be pretty long. Hopefully we have enough time to finish this. If I don't, I'm doing a hard cutoff at 7 because for myself. Because this pattern is quite long. If I can't finish it by 7, I'll finish it on the couch at night and post a picture on the Discord channel and on the YouTube community channel later. Because I just, you know, I can't. Ooh, Takoyaki, how you doing? Of course, Takoyaki's working on another Space Marine. Takoyaki's a pro at making these little miniatures for a game called Warhammer 40k. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then we decrease. But yeah, you should check out his Instagram. He's been making all these little miniatures for this game, and it's way cool. Way cool. Wow, a lot of people are actually making the pangolin. That's pretty neat. Neat-o. It is a crazy pattern. I hope you guys like it. Oh, thank you. I can't say what your name is because it looks like it is in a Slovakian language, maybe Russian. But thank you very much. It starts with an M. I don't know how to say it though. But I appreciate it. Thank you. See you later, Ice Puppy. I'll see you in a bit. It's more banana than cat. As it usually is, you know, with banana cats. Every time I run into a banana cat, it's always more banana. It's not a cat banana, it's a banana cat. Right? Not a cat banana, but a banana cat. Banana cat. Get it at a grocery store near you. Get it at a grocery store to do. Okay. See how it's making this little point on the end? That's going to be where the nose is going to go. It's pretty unique. Pretty unique, I must say. I have to say this thing to you. Let's focus that better. Banana cat. Do 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 do. Let's get Phoebe's fur out of here. My cat Phoebe really likes coming into my light box and just shedding. Leaving all of her fur. Okay, we gotta keep count. 4, 5, and 6. And then I do my decreasing. So it makes a nice pointy nose. 1, 2, 3. See how to say 4 in a different language. Cat. That is how you say 4 in French. Ooh, Naughty Flowers. The pangolin's your favorite one so far. I love it. That's great. Good to know. Yo, Stacy. Stacy says that they're learning how to crochet, watching the Crocheting 101 series. Excited to start your crocheting journey. Stacy. Heck yeah. Congratulations. You're going to get hooked, I'll tell you right now. It is the best art ever. You're going to start making all these kinds of things. What do you want to start crocheting, Stacy? What's your end goal? Do you want to make amigurumi like this? Do you want to make blankets? Do you want to make an army of goblins? I hear that an army of goblins is a really fun thing that people like to make. I don't know who. I don't know. Me, maybe? I don't know. Downpours of rain. Wow, not here. Here it is sunny, sunny, sunny. I actually forgot to go outside today. Whoopsies. I just forgot. I woke up late and then I was like, well, I gotta get ready for live stream. I mean, I didn't wake up that late. I could have went outside. But I didn't. I didn't do that. Maybe I'll go. Maybe if there's still sun at 7 p.m., I'll go outside after the stream. 1, 2, and then decrease. We're almost done with the head already, which is pretty nice. The tricky part is going to be the claws are pretty tricky, and then the scales on the back are way tricky, but really fun. Very unique. This is a unique pattern. Go give Sir Pearl Grey some love on Instagram. Tell him, hey, I love your pangolin pattern. He'd love to hear that. I'm sure he would. Okay. All right, so we got the majority of the head done. Now we need to add some eyes and a little nose. Let me look on a finished pangolin to see exactly where I put the eyes. I guess we could go with the written instructions too. That would probably be smart. But I had a bunch of these pangolins. Oh, here's one. Okay. Well, you know what I'm gonna do? Let's sew on the nose first, and then I'll use the nose to determine where to put the eyes, because that's working smarter, not harder. Working smarter, not harder. Stacy says they definitely want to make amigurumi. Also want to make some blankets and scarves. Nice. I actually don't think I've ever finished a full blanket. I've made like a half blanket before, but blankets take so long that I'm like, I get so bored halfway through. Hence why I'm like making amigurumi, because it's like relatively quick. Usually. Okay, so I'm going to put this nose, got it, between those. That's going to be right here to here. Go like that. We're going to double this up too. 1, 2, over a couple. Boom. And then back in. I like the nose. I like keeping it nice and simple with that nose. Just a couple of strands of yarn, double knotted on the inside. Gets the point across, really easy to add. And yeah, just in general, not a bad idea there. Let's see. Just making sure. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay. Let's double knot this. Double knot it. Rachel! How you doing, Rach? You're supposed to be going home tomorrow. Well, that's fun. Go say hi to your parents and family. Yeah, lefties. I'm not a lefty, actually. My dad's a lefty, though. Shout out to the lefties out there. We've tried to do a lot more lefty patterns recently. I'm sorry that it took me so long to get into the lefty game. I feel bad about that, I'm not gonna lie, especially with the lefty, having a lefty for a dad. Hey, by the way, if you want to, we have these bottle O eyes in the shop. They're pretty cool. It's got our logo on the top. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? And it comes with a bunch of eyes. I'm running a little low here, but it comes with 50 or 100 eyes. You can get 6mm or 8mm eyes, and yeah, it's in the shop. There's also kits for every one of these Earth Day patterns too. So, and a portion of your purchase, if you do purchase one of these Earth Day patterns, so if you purchase this Pangolin kit or the Dugong kit or any of them really, 20% of your proceeds goes to the World Wildlife Fund. So it actually does help support the animals, which is kind of cool. Kind of cool. All right, let's see. We're gonna count over. Let's count like 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do 5 over and see how that looks on both sides. Is that too close, you think? Let's see. What did I do on this one? I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I did 7 over on that one. And actually, I used 8mm eyes on the other one. Let's do that. Let's do that. I like that idea actually a little bit more. The little eyes kind of make it look a little weirdish, I guess. You know what? Actually, we could do some fun stuff here, too. We could try doing the white around the outside of the eyes like we did for our taper and stuff. Well, we could. The important word there is could. I actually, more than I think about it, the more I think I shouldn't do that. Just because, you know, we gotta rock and roll. That takes a sec. Oh my god, Sarah, congratulations! Sarah just bought their first house. Wow! Congrats! I want to buy a house one day, but we'll see how that goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay? 4, 5, 6. Perfect. Gosh, I'd love to own a house rather than renting forever, but you know how it be. Expensive. That's how it be. Very expensive. Here's our eyes. I think those look pretty good, actually. Not gonna lie. Go ahead and do a lock thing. Boop. And then on the other side. Whoa, lightning just struck near leaf sauce. That's awesome. I never get lightning here. I love lightning. It's so cool. One time I was taking a flight back from, I think it was from, we were flying like over Texas, and we saw a lightning storm while we were in the plane, and it was one of the coolest moments ever. I'll probably never forget about that moment. It was so cool. It was like, whoa, lightning in the sky. It was neat. It was neat. Okay, do I want to stuff it a little bit now? Let's do that. Save ourselves a little bit of trouble. We're going to use a little bit of these extra threads. I've got so much extra threads right now that I have just been saving up. Actually, I don't know where I was saving them up, but I don't know where I put them. But yeah, let's go ahead and stuff it up with these extra threads and some extra stuffing too. Just a little bit to start, and then we'll do one more round, and then I'll stuff it a little bit more. Yes, it was exactly that. It was scary, but cool. Want to take this storm? I can happily have it. Oh, thank you. Yes, I mean, in California here, we could use as much rain as you're willing to give us. Oh my gosh. We are probably, I mean, I don't know for sure, but guessing on how it normally has been going, we are probably looking at another very dry season. It's been dry a lot recently in California. I mean, you know, I'm sure you've heard of all the California fires and stuff like that. Once September to November comes around, it's like, oh boy. Where's the fire gonna be? So we could definitely use some rain. Send it up my way, Rebecca. Ooh yeah, charge my electronics with some lightning. Lightning powered. The new iPhone a bazillion is lightning powered. Did you know that? That's why they call it a lightning cable. Of course. I heard they're trying to change the lightning cable to USB-C, and I'm like, took you long enough. Took you long enough. There we go. There we go. Alright. Now we can cut this. And stuff it up. Let's stuff that head up. I don't want to overstuff it. That is definitely going to be important here. Is I want to make sure that I don't overstuff it, but I also don't want to understuff it. That was actually something that I came into a few little problems with when I was making this unicorn pattern. Was that I realized, ooh, I gotta stuff it, but I can't stuff it too much, and it's hard to tell how much stuffing you want to add because there's a, you know, you're stuffing, like, when you make it, let's look at that unicorn again, I'll show you what I mean. When you make it, it's got all these pieces stuffed on the inside, so that, like, kind of counts as stuffing, you know? So it's kind of hard to know how much stuffing to put in there, but I think I did a pretty good job. It looks pretty well stuffed. You can't really see stuffing through too much of it. I don't know. I'm going to make another couple of these, especially once I make my, once I finish up the pattern. I'll make a few more to test it out a little bit, test out how much yarn I need. That's actually, if you're wondering about the process for me doing all my patterns, I usually do a one with no pattern originally, which is what I did there. I call it the prototype or the rough draft, and then I write the pattern down and try to build it into as clean of a PDF as I can. Usually it's pretty rough, it doesn't look very good, and then I test that out to make sure there's no corrections, nothing wrong in it. See if there's anything I want to change to it. Usually I make a few changes and then I put that into the PDF. I test it out again, so for a third time I crochet it, and then when I do that, I test out how much yarn we need for the pattern so that we can get the kits started to work on. And then I finally finish up the PDF and record the video tutorial. So that's my 4th time I crochet it in the video tutorial. And then I publish it for y'all, and then we do a live crochet along for it. So I crochet it 5 times. So usually when you see me making a pattern, that is at least I've done it like 4 to 5 times I've crocheted it. And that's if I'm lucky and there's not any big mistakes. If there's a big mistake in any part of that progress, I usually have to restart and do it again. So sometimes I've got like a lot of these. So I need to figure out what to do with all of my extra crocheted stuff, because I have just boxes. You want to see one? Let me show you one of my boxes. By the way, we finished the head. Look at that. We're partway done. Next up, we need to make the body, which is going to be kind of fun. It's nice because it's more simple. But yeah, let me show you. This is one of my boxes of goblins. This is just one. It is just filled to the brim with a bunch of different goblins, trolls, orcs, ogres. Here's a new goblin. Actually, its name is this one's name is Jessico. It's for a friend of mine for our D&D game. It's so, look at how they are just, look at, I did a little eyeliner for them. They wanted Jessico to be gender neutral. That was important to them. So I did I used their ear hair to make a beard. And then I gave them eyeliner to give it a little bit more of a feminine look. And then I made this really cute looking like vest thing, because they're supposed to be pretty wealthy. And I did like this kind of like bumps along the edges, and I use this fancy crocheted yarn. I'm pretty proud of Jessica, I'm not gonna lie. I think Jessica is one of my favorites of the characters. And Jessica also has this cool backpack which has some stuff in it. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I've got like literally so many of those though. I should just do a live stream where I'm just doing like a show and tell. That'd be kind of fun. Okay. What did I do with my yarn though? Here it is. All right. Back to work. Back to work. All right. Good luck to you there, Rebecca. See you in a bit. See you later, Charlie's World. Okay. Let's see. Where are we? We're making the body. Body's nice and easy, not too crazy. Just a lot of crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think the craziest part of this pattern are the spines. You know, like all the spikes along the back. So we gotta keep on keeping on so that we can get to that part, because it's really fun. It's a fun part of the pattern. 1, 2. I always crochet a little bit quicker on these live streams when I'm actively crocheting than when I am on the couch. When I'm on the couch, I take my time. I cuddle with the cats. I got this new system now where I'm standing up and crocheting during these live streams, and it helps me really focus a lot better, I have to say. Lets me power through. Whereas when I'm on the couch, I'm like, you know, chilling. I got a cat in my lap. I take my time. Took my time. Hurried up. The choice was mine. Who knows what I'm singing? Cat! Welcome to the stream, Cat. How you doing? How you doing? Hope you're having a nice week. You ran from work. Oh my gosh, you must be exhausted. Exhausted. Let's see. Oh, we're doing all right. I think we're doing okay. Oopsies. Let's see, what else have we been up to this week? Crocheting unicorns and goblins. Watching TVs. We've been watching the new episodes of Russian Doll, which is pretty good. Anybody out there watching Russian Doll? It's a pretty good show. It's not bad. Season 2 is a little weird. I mean, Season 1 was weird, but Season 2 is also weird. But I kind of like it. Kind of like the weird, you know? Two. 3. And then 4, 5. Nice. Let's keep track here. I'm going to go ahead and mark this off on the pattern so we don't lose our progress. There we go. There is a new season of The Circle, Cooper. You know we're watching that. You know I'm watching that. We are all caught up. We're waiting for I think it's maybe the last episode is up next. I am rooting for if you have been watching The Circle. By the way, first off, let me explain what The Circle is for you non-initiated folks. The Circle is a show on Netflix. It is definitely reality TV, but it's kind of fun. It's kind of like not as trashy as most reality TV is. So it's basically a bunch of people. They have their own little apartment, and they're not allowed to leave their apartment, but they can communicate with the other people in other apartments there through a social media app that they call The Circle. So they can never see each other, which is pretty crazy because some of the people that are on The Circle are not who they say they are, and they are catfishing. And it's very cool. And yeah, right now I'm voting. I want Yu Ling to win really bad. She's a San Francisco local, very colorful personality and colorful person in general. She's got like very rainbowy hair and stuff. She's very cool. So I am voting for her. Hopefully she wins. Or Rachel. There's another character on there named Rachel that I like. Will Jules be stopping by to say hi? Perhaps. She is currently working in the other room. She's in a big meeting with a bunch of people right now. But perhaps when she's done, she can come by and say hi. She might be working pretty late though tonight. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. You don't have Netflix? Wow. You are one of the few people that doesn't have Netflix, I think. Seems like everybody and their mothers have Netflix. Ooh, wait. Ready? Let's see if I can get a good neck crack. ASMR time, ready? Wow. Well, now I gotta try the other side. I don't think I'll get anything, but no. Ooh. Fingers? Only one. Only one. Who did I creep out? Who did I creep out with those finger neck cracks? Anybody unsubscribing because of my finger and neck cracks? Leaf Sauce felt it. I mean, me too. Cooper's been too distracted with the Johnny Depp trial. Yeah, geez Louise. Yeah, that is exhausting, isn't it? Wow. Ooh, iZombie on Netflix. It's an older show, but never watched it before. I love the main actress in iZombie. She's a New Zealander. Big fan. I think she actually has a crochet doll from me. I crocheted her a little bitty version of herself from that show, like zombified. And I sent it to Jake and Amir, which are these they're these two dudes that used to have a YouTube channel or YouTube video series called Jake and Amir. on comedy or on College Humor, but now they do a podcast. Anyhow, like 5 years ago, I was a huge fan of Jake and Amir, and so I sent them little crocheted versions of them, and then I sent a crocheted version of her because they were friends with her. And it was when I was starting my Kickstarter for Crocheting 101. So it was back then. So they did a whole they promoted the Kickstarter on their podcast and gave the crocheted things. I think Ben Schwartz also has a crocheted hymn. But yeah, very cool. Very cool. There's a few actors out there. There's a few celebs that have little crocheted versions of them. A lot of the cast of SNL has crocheted versions of them. I was commissioned once by the head writer, I think her name is Sarah, of SNL, to crochet Kate McKinnon, and there's 4 of them. I can't remember who they all were. I can't remember all their names, but a bunch of SNL cast. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right. 3 and then an increase. I should keep track of where I'm at. Bye, Takoyaki. You know what? I gotta figure out a better time for you, Takoyaki. What time is it there if you're still on? If you haven't already left. Poor Takoyaki has to leave early all the time because it's bad timing in where he's at. Okay, cool. We just finished round 11 of the body. If you're crocheting, I am catching up to you, Cooper. And someone else was making these too. I think was it Sarah maybe? I can't remember. How fun. On a Wednesday. We got 40 people in here on Wednesday. That's pretty cool. Hello, everybody watching. Oh, yeah. You know, I got some secrets for you guys, you know. Some celebrities got crocheted versions of me. One time, here, I'm going to tell you my favorite celebrity story about, like, involving myself. One time, I went to, I think it was like VidCon maybe, something like that, and Mark Ruffalo was there, you know, the Hulk, and his son was really big into YouTube, so they went to VidCon together and obviously got like special passes, so they got to go to all these like secret rooms in the back, which I also got to go to because I had a, you know, YouTube channel and I had some friends in YouTube, so they got me into these things too. And so I met him, and I actually had a crocheted, I think I had a crocheted Hulk with me, because I just brought a bunch of crochet with me to give out to people. And so I was talking to him, and I was like, hey, you know, I'm a huge fan, and I gave him a crocheted Hulk. I said, like, I'd love for you to have this. It would mean so much to me. And he went, oh, you're the Loops guy. And I was like, oh my God, the Hulk knows me. And it turned out that my stuff I had crocheted all the Avengers like a few weeks before that, and it had gone around like the team, like so they had sent my little crocheted things like pictures or something to each other, and so it was pretty cool. I was like, oh my God, the Hulk knows me. What? It probably the coolest moment, one of the coolest moments of my life. It was way neat. Super nice dude. Super duper nice dude. Yes, the front claws are not easy to make. I warned you, Teeny. Teeny. Oops. Well, welcome, Bella. No worries. You can It's all good. We're gonna be here for a while, Bella. So it is all good. How do I feel about the new She-Hulk trailer? That's right. It came out yesterday, I think. I liked it. I thought it was pretty cool. I like the character She-Hulk. I used to read some of her comics. But yeah, I mean, I think the CGI was a little weird. But it looks fun. It looks funny. It looks like cool. Probably won't be my favorite of the TV series, because I loved Loki so much. But, you know, we'll see. It'll be, I'm sure I'll enjoy it. I am sure I'm going to very much have fun with it. Ooh, 1 pangolin done for Cooper. Flying. Spider-Man and the X-Men. I love Spider-Man and the X-Men. Spider-Man's my favorite superhero for sure. But yes, I love the X-Men too. My favorite X-Men is Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler's super cool. I would always dream that I had those cool powers to just teleport places. Such a cool power. And such a cool character. Very, very unique. Very, there's a lot to that character. Also, I love Wolverine. Who doesn't love Wolverine, though? Alright, so we are on to round 16. Let's see. 1, 4, 7, and 8. And then we'll decrease. Twice? Yes. 1 and 2. All right. You love Spider-Man 2. How many arguments I've had over who's the best? I have no idea. I think my favorite of the Spider-Mans is I gotta be honest, guys. Okay, so I love, you know, I love the newer Spider-Man. I think he's very cool. I like the fact that he's super young. It's fun. He's a fun character. But I think perhaps my favorite Spider-Man is Andrew Garfield. He's a super good Spider-Man. I loved his Spider-Man. Not a lot of people liked those Amazing Spider-Man series, but I was really into them. I thought they were very cool. Big fan. Big fan, Andrew, if you're watching. Hey, Andrew Garfield. How cool would that be? We saw a new Doctor Strange movie last weekend. It was pretty good. I would say that's exactly what I thought. It was pretty good. It wasn't bad. Jules didn't really like it that much. It was a little bit like a lot, but it was good. I enjoyed it. It was fun to watch in a movie theater. I agree with you, Stacy. All right. We're almost done with the body, actually. Fast. I'm working fast, guys. I'm flying. Yeah. All right. Next, we want 7 and then a decrease. Okay, so the end of the round was there. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Hey, quick question to the chat. Anybody who wants to give me their opinion. The wildlife stuff is just about done. We only have this Sunday is going to be our last live stream crochet along for these. What would you guys like to see me live stream crochet next? After, not this Sunday, but the Sunday after. What would you like to see me crochet? I might take a break. I might take a week off, because it's just been a lot for 5 weeks. But I'm definitely looking to see what your guys' opinion is. We could do like Bonimals. We could get to making some goblins and stuff. We could do, let's see. We could do burbs, bring some burbs back into this world. Oh, this is how it's sewn on. That's right. Yes, it looks like a little worm. Looks like a little worm. I love it. Love it. So the head to the body. And the image shown on the right. So that's going to be like that. Little worm boy. We'll do one more slip stitch. We could do some pod people. We could do some of the older patterns on the website. We could do a poll maybe. Ooh, Cat F's Craft says more flowers, more bonimals. Not a bad idea. I like the idea of flowers. You've had a few William Dafoe nightmares yourself. William Dafoe is spooky. Plays a good spooker. Alright. Let's sew this body to this here head and make a little worm boy. Make our worm. It's not really a worm, but it does kind of look like a worm when we sew this body to the head, which is kind of cute. I like worms. I sound like that kid that's like, I like turtles, but instead it's worms. I like worms. Worms are cute. I don't really, worms actually creep me out, but I like the word worm. I guess I don't dislike worms. I guess I don't dislike worms. Alright, don't let me forget to stuff this up a little bit more before it's finished being sewn onto the head, which we're going to do right now. Yeah, we're going to sew this little head to the body. Let's get it done. We're going to go straight through, and I'm going to go right out the back. Just like, actually, let's go a little closer. Right there. I always do that with the inside of the head first so that it stays into place. See, so I can just pull it tight, and it'll hold it into place while I sew it on. You can also use pins and stuff like that, but I don't think I'm going to. Yes, that's right, the Turning Red live stream. Yes. Pokemon. Oh, Belle retracted the. She said, never mind. I don't want to see any more Pokemon. I hate Pokemon, actually. Not me. I love Pokemon. What's your favorite Pokemon? There are some Pokemon in the Club Crochet library. I think we made, I actually think we made Bulbasaur like a few weeks ago for a live stream. Was that true? Yes, it was for Pokemon Day. That's right. I remember. I don't remember when Pokemon Day was, but I do remember we made something. I think we'll go like that. This feels like, actually, I should start here and go over one this way. Alright, we're just gonna have to eyeball this. Eyeball it. We just gotta play it by ear, but instead of ear, it's by eye. There we go. Let's go up. Actually, I think maybe we'll... Yeah, you know what? We won't go over one. We'll go up right there. Velver's favorite Pokemon is Banetta. Benetti? I don't know how to say that name, but I know who you're talking about. The one that looks like a, kind of like a doll a little bit. Right? I think that's right. My favorite Pokemon, I think it's Ralts. I really like Ralts a lot. I also really like Gyarados, but who doesn't like Gyarados? Gyarados is dope. Very cool. I like Scizor. Scizor's a pretty cool Pokemon. I really liked in the new Pokemon, there was a new evolution of Scyther. I think it was called like... Cleaver? I think his name was Cleaver, maybe? It was really cool. Looked very cool. I just watched Jules play that I never played. I didn't play the new Legends of Arceus. I'm sorry, don't hate me. Let me count my stitches. Make sure we're gonna be where we need to be here. Actually, do I want to count my stitches? I feel like I'm just like ahead of schedule here. Yeah, why not? Okay, so we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 stitches to work with. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, we're actually, yeah, actually that's pretty on track. Ooh, Oshawott. Oshawott is a very cute Pokemon. I do like Oshawott. Very cute. I like otters just in general. Otters are super cute. Big fan. I feel like Jules' Patronus would be an otter. I think my spirit animal or Patronus would be a raccoon, if you were curious. I think I'm a raccoon of a person. I stay up late, I eat trash. I'm a little bit of a stinker sometimes. Sometimes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, why not? Bella! Or Belle, thank you so much for donating. Belle donated €3. €3? $3. Let's put out... Hold on, I had something for you. Let's put out a Bonimal for you. We got Bonimals. We should throw them out there. Let's see what we got. Oh, Jimbo wants to say hi. He woke up from his little nap. Let's go with... Oh, you know what? Let's get ready for a unicorn. Let's put out Lucky. We made this on a live stream a few weeks ago. Lucky the unicorn. Who obviously, you know, pretty cute. I wonder if Lucky... Oh my god, Lucky can totally go into the bottom of the unicorn. Can you poop him out? Great. There we go. Lucky the unicorn. Thank you so much for your donation, Belle. Appreciate it. As do the animals. Ooh. Alright. Back to this. Back to this. Okay, how many do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. You know what? I think we gotta go down 2. Is that crazy? Am I being wild and crazy? How many away from the eye did I do? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that would be correct. You know what? Let's do this. Go right here. Can't forget to stuff it. Almost forgetted. Oh, did you not see it? You weren't here in the beginning, Kat. Yes, I have a Reversible Unicorn. That's next month's Club Crochet Pro Kit. If you haven't signed up yet, sign up before the end of the month for the Pro Kits, and you'll get a kit for... Not only do you get the kit for the Reversible Unicorn, which, oh, how beautiful. Ready? Pop! This one's got a little sass to it. It's like, right. Pop! I'm a fan. Look at that cute horn. But not only do you get the kit for that, you also get a pin this month because we're celebrating Pride Month. You get a new, brand new rainbow Club Crochet pin. So if you sign up for a pro membership, that's what you get. Also, how cool is this card that I made for it? Look at it, like shines. Looks like a holographic Pokemon card. Shines on the back too. Yeah, you get a free pattern also if you get this pin. It's pretty neat. Pretty neat. All right, back to this. Ooh, I should do a pattern for Jack Gurgle pretty soon. Thank you for reminding me, Tina. Yes, I gotta work on that soon. I got a lot of patterns to work on. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. All right, neck is just about sewn on. And then we can work on, I think the next thing is the back legs. Okay, thank goodness. Back legs aren't that bad. The front legs are claws and stuff are tough. This part's a little tough. I need to get this end over to where this back end is, so I need to go in and then like turn it around and then come all the way out to that same spot. Ooh, a little bit tough. You know what? It saves us some effort because we have something to double knot it to in the back. And now we got our little worm boy. Gay pin. Yes, that is what it is. I mean, it's not. It's just a rainbow. You know, rainbows are for everybody. But yes, that is part of the intention. We'll go ahead and put this thread to the side. We'll use it for stuffing later. And we have, look at that. Look at our wormy boy. Look at our little worm. I'm just trying to make it warm on the ground. All right, let's put our worm to the side and make our what do we make? Our back legs. Our back legs, of course. Hi, sleepy boy. Jimbo's looking at me like, can you shut up? I'm trying to sleep. Can't you tell? He's so cute. I'd show you him, but I'm not moving this camera. I don't want you to see the rest of this room. It is a mess. Not Jules' fault. All my fault. I'm a messy boy. This is our office / craft room. We each have a little section in it. And my section is not clean. Not clean is fair to say. 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, rainbows are for everyone. Everybody likes a rainbow. Who doesn't like rainbows? Honestly, if you don't like rainbows, something's going on. It's literally every color. Do you not like colors? One, 2, and then increase. All right. I'm remembering. Ooh, gotta love a little bit of Zelda in here. Some Lost Woods, I think. I think that's what this is, or the Oh, can't you guys hear right now? Hey, listen. Kelly! Thank you for joining. I hope you had a great day. Where were you driving? Going somewhere. Going somewhere, doing something. And then we're doing a bean stitch. How does the bean stitch work? Ah, yes. Like that. This is a special stitch that Sir Pearl Grain made himself for, I think he made it for the Rhino pattern in last year's Earth Day collaboration, which I'll show you in just a second. But he calls it the bean stitch because they look like little toe beans. There we go. Pretty good. See, makes these little tiny nubbins. Here is the Rhino. There it is. It's black-footed Rhino. See? You see the little toe beans right there. This was his pattern for last month's Earth Day collaboration. If you want to, actually, if you donate to download this bundle of patterns for this year's bundle, but you donate up to $30, you actually also get the patterns for the Rhino, the Sloth from last year, which... Do I have one? The red panda is also one. There's a red panda. I don't know where the sloth is, but we do have a sloth somewhere. Very cool patterns. And yeah, you get them as part of the... What are you talking about? I'm talking English. I'm talking English. I'm not speaking alien. You're speaking alien. Boom, boom, boom. Got them toe beans made. Dude. Well, Ellie45, I'm sorry, Slash. That's all right. A lot of people, you know, a lot of people are. I mean, the richest man in the world has a form of autism. Don't let it bring you down. All right. My mom teaches autism. Well, used to. She's retired now, but she used to teach special ed in high school special ed, and a lot of her kids were autistic. Yeah, that's all right. Toe beans. Okay, where can you do 3 single crochets and then an increase? 1, 2, 3, and then our increase. Whew, gotta make 2 of these feet. The claws is what I'm really worried about. How much time we got? Oh, we're doing fine though. We're doing fine. If I can finish both these feet and the claws by our 2-hour mark, which is going to be at like 5. If I can get it done by then, we should be in a good place. I think we should be able to finish it. That's a good start. What is everyone crocheting today? What is some people are making pangolins. I did see that. Someone's making a banana cat. More banana than cat. We've had a whole conversation about it. But good question. What is everybody making today? Sarah's making a 2019 temperature blanket. Maybe you'll finish it by 2029. That's great. Good luck. Ooh. Gotta resist the urge to crack that back. I always want to crack my back. One, 2, 3, 4, 6. Ooh, what's a mood blanket? A mood blanket's like, it must be like you crochet like based on what mood you're in. But I think, okay, so here's my, that seems difficult because I feel like I would only have certain, like specific colors because I wouldn't want to crochet when I was in a bad mood, you know? I don't know. So I'd only have like yellow and orange colors. I wouldn't have like blues or, I don't know. Ooh, a chow from Sonic. I love chows. That's cute. Velver, were you making a chow last week? Someone else was making a chow, if it wasn't you. On last Sunday, I think. Big fluffy elephant. Someone's making a book? You're making a mini accordion book. What? That's awesome. That's dope. That's way cool. What is that? That's way cool. Very unique. All right, see you later, Sarah. Thanks for joining. Thank you for helping moderate. By the way, special thanks to our moderators out there. Sarah and Cooper are in the chat. Well, Sarah's heading out, but They help moderate this, make sure that we got no, stinkers in the chat. No stinkers. Every now and then we get like these weird bots. So they help out. I P-shape you guys. I P-shape ya. Alright, foot number 2 is on the way. Yeah, good question. Can you read it? Can you read an accordion book? I don't know. I'm guessing it's called an accordion book because you open it like that. It's like an accordion setting, like the paper like is folded like that, and you like open it, and then it's like a long piece, kind of like a scroll maybe. I don't know. We are all curious, Gray. That is very, very unique, very creative. I can't wait to hear more about what is an accordion book and how does it work. Or is it, maybe it's a book about accordions. I actually own 2 accordions. I used to know how to play a couple of songs on one of them. I think it was my 18th birthday gift was an accordion from my dad. Named, I think it was named Georgia or something. I think I named my accordion Georgia. It has a big peach painted on the front. It was very cool. I still have it. Very neat. I would like to practice it more and learn how to play more accordion. I also have always wanted to learn how to play the trumpet. Those are the 2 instruments that I'd like to get to know. I'd like to get to know those. All right, one more round for the second of our back feet, and then we can move on to the claws. Bum, 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 bum. Let's see, where are we at? 1, 2, 3, and then our increase. Two, 3, increase. All right. Go ahead and give it a slip stitch there. Looks a little flat, but that's all right. We'll fix it up in just a second. We have got our back legs done. Little toe beans on it. 1, 2, 3. Put it right here. Ooh, you play the flute and the ukulele. I play a little ukulele too. Here's my uke. It's actually Jules's uke. Mine is in the other room, but I do play a little. I've written a few songs, but ukulele is my like personal hobby. Crochet was my personal hobby, but it kind of turned into a business. So now ukulele is like my hobby that's just for me. All right, let's get this brown yarn. Let's get these claws worked on. Did I just have a sip? I did, but I want more. More LaCroix. Oh, Kelly, that saddle pattern actually is it's on the comments. It's in the comments of the last of the live stream for the noodle. So if you go back to that live stream for noodle, it'll be in the comments. Did you ever think? Oh, did you? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were asking where it was. My mistake. My missed steak. Yes, I definitely have had called a teacher mom before too, because my mom is a teacher. But you know, I also called one of my teachers that is not my mom. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? And then 1, single crochet 4, 2, 3, 4. These claws are crazy. 7. 4 and 5. Instruments are hard. Right? Chain 4? Oh, okay, I see where I see what's going on. Slip stitch, single crochet 2. And then do it again. Got it. That's right, yes, because you're making 2 halves of it and then you sew them on. 2, 3, 4. I'm remembering how these claws are made. 2, and then we do the 7 again. 6, 7. Jimbo just went back to his little bed. He's so cute. I think there is a few Duolingo-ish kind of stuff for instruments. I mean, I know there's guitar, you know, ultimate guitar and stuff. But I think there's got to be something out there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 5. That should be the claw. The claw! And then we just chain 1. Leave a long end because we need to sew this together. Cut it. And then just pull it through. You know what? While I'm crocheting, why don't I just I'll crochet both of these first and then I'll sew them together. While I'm in the zone. Musician. Oh, there you go. Cooper's got it. Musician. Check it out, I'm guessing. 1, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5. 6, 7. Look at that. I'm flying now. Oh. Yo, Ice Puppy, don't clog the chat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, there you go. Cooper got you. Cooper got you, Icy Pup. One, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay, no, that's 5. So that's just 4. Yes. Oh, there's a good question, Gray. Does musician have a little owl that pesters you? Like Duolingo does. I love Duolingo. I use Duolingo every day for Japanese. 4. Almost every day. Pretty much every day. It's been... I've had like a few days where I forgot about it, but there are 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I'm on like 250 something days on it though. Stacy, thank you for joining, Stacy. You're wonderful. Congratulations on your crochet journey. Let me know if you need any help, if you have any questions. Actually, if you do have any questions, bring them to Sunday's live stream if you can join it, and I'd be happy to try to explain some stuff if you need any help. And yeah, thanks for joining. Happy hooking. Four, 5. 5, 6. All right, we are almost done with these here claws. Three, 4. Okay, now we get to sew these claws together, which is a process in and of itself. Do it. This part's weird. This part can get a little weird. Alright, so basically what you do is you fold it in half. We're going to sew both these together, going up the body. Like this. Yes. Yeah, perfect. Okay. One. You added a butt onto your pangolin? An X? That's hilarious. An asterisk? That's funny. I love it. Just like our taper. Our taper's got a butt too. Oh, it's really late for you, Cat. I forget. Where are you from, Cat? Where do you live? Where it's super late? This is a song from the beginning of Super Smash Brothers Melee. I know it. You know it. You know I know it. UK, that's right. That's right. It is late there. Very late. Wow. Well, thanks for joining, Kat. You getting sleepy? Probably pretty late there. Probably like, let's see, it's probably like 11 hours ahead. Or behind, rather. Let's see, what time is it in the UK? Let's see. Yes, it is. It is midnight 30. Midnight 30 there. Wow, we were. Song's long past gone. What did I just say? I said the song's long past gone. I'm not crazy. Yikes, you woke up at 6. Ugh. Yeah. Next Tuesday? I think it's Tuesday. Next Tuesday, I have a meeting at 8 a.m. because we're meeting with a magazine in the UK that wants to see if we want to run like an advertisement in their magazine. They're like, does 8 a.m. work for you? Because that's pretty late for us. And I was like, oh, fine. I don't wake up at 8 a.m. 8 a.m. is very early for me. I'm dreading it already. I'm dreading it already. But you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. That like this. That. Wait, no. That? There we go. There we go. It's a great sewing together. Ah, don't you just love sewing things together? Yikes, you have to wake up at 7 a.m.? No, thank you. Yeah, I'll probably just join the meeting in my pajamas. They won't even know. If they do, I'll make a joke about it. It's no big deal. The world works from home now, right? Everybody's wearing pajamas all the time. I'm not wearing pajamas right now, but I am wearing these really cool pants that my business partner Nicole got for me. They are like yoga pants, and they look just like cool slacks. Here, check it out. I don't know if I can get my foot in the screen. Yeah. No, I can't. I'm gonna hurt myself. I got these really cool, nice pants on. They're slick, baby. And they're very stretchy, very, very comfortable. I could sleep in these pants, no question. Speaking of sleep, we're gonna see if Jules can make us a coffee soon. We could use one. Did I have a coffee today? I don't think I did. Oh, I did have a coffee. But who doesn't want more coffee? Coffee, coffee, coffee. Man, this last stitch also gave me trouble on the last part. There we go. Must be the way I crochet it. Did I end up listening to all the music you suggested last live stream? I think I listened to a lot of it. I can't remember any of the band's names though. I'm gonna have to rewatch the live stream and re-listen to them. But I did listen to some of them, for sure, because they were on my queue, so they just like came up, and I was like, "What's this? Oh, this is pretty nice," you know. All right, so now what I gotta do is I need to sew this. So now we sewed this claw together. See, so it's like thicker. We need to make it like that though. We need to connect it together. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in through the other side. And just kind of sew it together. You don't need to like do too much here because there's gonna be like another piece of like beige yarn that goes around it, that like hides all this stuff that we're doing. But it's nice to keep it sewn together like that. And we just double knot it. 1, 2. If we want, we can even sew it closed a little bit more, but I'm just gonna go ahead and pinch it closed like that. Keep it a little closed. All right, so we got one claw done. Now we need to do this again with the other claw. And then make the part that goes around the claw. Then we need to sew these onto the body, and then we can finally work on the last part of this pattern. Let's see if I'll tell you what. Let me make this claw first, and then we'll see what the coffee situation is like. It's only 7 p.m. there. But I'm sleepy, says Kelly. Dude, told you Sportsman was good. Yes, I did see the cover, the country cover. I love the country cover of that song. I told you, Sportsman is so good. I need to just give you access to my like top 100. Every year I make a top 100 playlist. And yeah, I should just send you a link to that. But there is some songs on there that are not appropriate for kids, because I like to listen to some Biggie. Sometimes I like listening to some hardcore rap, just because, you know what? It's fun. Gets you pumped up. Dude, Crochet Sloth, you were just going through the YouTube. Why is this not on Sunday? Well, I'll tell you why. Because on Saturday, I went to a wedding. And so I was pretty tired on Sunday. And so I prepared by saying, you know what, I'm not going to do it on Sunday Live. I'll do our Wednesday Live instead. Kind of mix things up too. And just, you know, give myself a little bit of break on a Sunday where I knew I was going to be really tired. Because I was up till like 4 a.m. dancing. So that is why it is not on Sunday. Thanks for joining, Crochet Sloth. Hope you're having a great day. No, you didn't. You did not, Kat. You got a you got a Chubzilla inspired tattoo? Dude, I need to see that. I need to see that. That is too cool. Can you send me a picture? Post a picture somewhere. Did you put it on the Discord channel or anything? That's too cool. Oh, I've got to show the artist that. I didn't design the Chubzilla, by the way. That is a design by Geeky Hooker, who's another crochet artist. I mean, I did put like some effort into the design, but she did the original idea. It was like a collaboration. Actually, it was our first collaboration that we ever did on the website. Very cool pattern. You put it on the Discord. Oh my god, I gotta see this. Hold on. Time out. I want to see it. Okay. Where would I find it on the Discord? Do you remember where you put it? Miscellaneous crafts, maybe? No. Wow, that's cool. Selfies and scenery? No. Wow, that's cute too. Dang, I need to browse this subreddit way more often. I mean the Discord channel way more often. Where in the Discord channel did you put it? Oh, it's in Look What I Made. Got it. Cool, thank you. Boom. Oh, dude, that's so cool. Look at that. That is awesome. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, that is so cool. Wow, that's way cool. I'm gonna totally send that over to her. She's gonna love that. Cool. I'm gonna send that to her after this. That is too cool, dude. Oh my gosh. Very cool. His name is Mark. I love it. The little umbrella. That is so cool. Thank you for sharing, Kat. That is way cool. You just totally made my day. Cooper! Oh my God, Cooper! Cooper tips for $5. First off, thank you so much, Cooper. I appreciate you as always. Let's put out for Koopy, for Koopy Poopy, Cooper the Super Pooper. Let's put out. I got it. Let's do our. Ow! Ow! I got poked by a rose. Classic rose move, really. I'm gonna put out this here sloth for you, Coop. Here, it'll be hugging Lucky. Thank you for your support, Cooper. But to answer your question, Cooper said that that their therapist is going on maternity leave in June. I absolutely have no clue what to make her. Any suggestions? Okay. That's a tricky one. Let's see. What to make for your therapist? Let's see. What to make for your therapist? Something sweet, something nice, something cute. So not like a goblin, even though I love goblins. Maybe. Yeah, maybe something huggable. Something she could put into her office. Actually, maybe like the sloth like this, maybe. Because sloth is pretty cute because you can like put it in so many different places. Because it's got those magnetic hands. Maybe something a little like tinier that's easier to make. Like a dinosaur? Because everybody likes dinosaurs. Something that'll make her giggle maybe when she looks at it. Maybe like a burb because it'll make her laugh. Maybe the owl burb because it seems very therapeutic, doesn't it? Like I feel like the owl burb is very like much a therapist. Especially if you like give it glasses or something. What a unique question. Yo, Philip! How you doing? By the way, everybody, say hi to Sir Pearl Grey, aka Philip. He is in the chat right now. And Philip is the designer of this pattern. I know we talked about it earlier, but now he's here so we can talk about it in person. Philip is a very talented amigurumi artist. He makes a bunch of different amigurumi patterns, a lot of Pokemon. So if you're a big fan of Pokemon, he's got like all the evolutions and this really cool Cubone pattern. He's very cool dude. I should have links in the description of this video to go see more from Sir Pearl Grey. If it's not there, then I goofed up and I gotta put it there. But you can also check out his YouTube channel. I think if you just go to if you click his little icon here, you can go to his YouTube channel. He doesn't do too much on YouTube, but you know, it's always great to subscribe so that you can see when he does do stuff on YouTube. But if you really want to check out Sir Pearl Grey, you should definitely check him out on Instagram. He is a pro Instagrammer. He made a Mimikyu the other day. That's a Pokemon that like it mimics Pikachu, and he made it. It's got like this hand out, and I just saw a post about it a couple days ago. It is so cool. It is like it looks exactly like the Pokemon. It's very talented, very cool. Can't wait for the plover pattern. Oh my gosh, me too. I'm excited. But we're gonna be making the snowy plover next week for our last of our Earth Day live streams. So make sure to tune in then. Okay, we need to close this in like that and do a little bit of fancy footwork to keep it sewn closed so that we can put another piece around it. Actually, I am going to try to sew this one a little bit. Well, you You know, it's I'm torn. I'm torn. Well, let's just make it normal. I was gonna try to like sew it closed more, so that it had more of a closed fingers like that, but that's okay. We'll keep it open. Double knot these. We're gonna have the other end go around this. That's what we're gonna make next. V hyped. Well, Kelly, it sounds to me like if you don't have the materials for it, it sounds to me like you need to get a crochet kit. If you want to, we have crochet kits. Okay. We are now making the arm, the front arm that is going to go around the claw. Do we have enough beige yarn? We're going to be playing it close to the chest here. We're going to see, hopefully we have enough. That's true. You could totally customize the plover. Make it look however you want it to look. 2, 8, 9, and 10. Slip stitch in the first one to make a ring. Boom. All right. Oh shoot, did I want to leave? I wanted that end to be really long, huh? Yeah, leave a long tail end. Maybe I should read the pattern. All right, let's try this again. Leave that long tail end so we can sew it onto one of the claws, and then do this. 6. So, no, you're doing great, Kelly. Thank you so much for the support that you have done. I super duper appreciate you. Thanks for always being in the live streams too. That's awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Slip it into the first one, and then single crochet. We're just gonna let that tail end hang. Five. Thank you, Penny. Welcome to the chat, Penny. 9, 10. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh wait, we need one more. 10. There we go. And then we single crochet in each cross. How many do we do here? 1 each. Oh, and then we decrease down to 8. Got it. Cool, cool. Very cool. All right. We probably will have enough beige. We got another beige. We got another ball. I'll just use the other one. Just be safe. All right. Pretty good. Kat says they have the scales to make still, but they don't think that their brain can manage it yet. Yeah, especially at that, because it's really late there. The scales are you need to have a little bit of brain power for the scales, for sure. Save it for tomorrow. Or, you know, you do you. I mean, you can do it. I know you can do it. The question is, do you want to do it? I'm gonna need some more coffee before I do the scales for sure. Eight. That. Seeing the claws are gonna go right into the end of that. And then we can slip stitch one. Like that. We don't need a very long end. Well, we actually probably do have enough days to make the second one. Let's give it a shot. Let's play Yarn Chicken, why don't we? Yeah, this music is like epic. Right, so this claw is going to go right into the end like that, and then we're going to sew it on. That. Oh my gosh, that actually looks really good. We should just leave it in there just like that. Pretty good. We'll sew this on just a bit. Let's make another one of these first, and then we can do all of our fancy sewing. We're going to have a lot of sewing to do because we need to sew it. The claws onto the arms onto the body, then the legs onto the body too. And then we can work on our scales. What time is it? It is 5. Okay, we're a little behind schedule, but you know what? That's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 9, 10. Did I leave a long enough end? Yeah, I think so. I think it will be fine. All right, yarn chicken time. See if we got enough of this beige yarn to make it happen. Two. Three. Ooh, I know this song. One more right here. 10. Yes! Made something for the scales. Oh, sir, so Philip, I think she's talking about the bean stitch, actually. I was talking all about the bean stitch. Because you made up the bean stitch, right? Because it looks like a little toe beans. I believe in us. I believe we can make this pangolin. 1, 2, 3. Invisible decrease. How much yarn we got? Woo boy. We are playing yarn chicken, guys. I like it. I like it. We're gonna win it though. We're gonna win yarn chicken. 2. Look at this. Oh. We even had a little bit extra yarn to spare. Decrease here. Like that. And then slip stitch. Look at this. Ready? I'm going to pull out all the yarn we had left. That's it. We just had a little bit more right there. Boom! Yarn chicken. We win. We win. We win. Guess I measured the right amount. All right. Cool. Let me go bug Jules real quick to see if I can get her to make me a quick coffee. I'll be literally like 10 seconds. Be right back. Oh my gosh, you guys, Jimbo is so cute. He's upside down on Jules's chair like this. It's very cute. All right. Now let's do the fun sewing stuff. Ambakilla. Welcome. Welcome to the chat. I don't think I've seen you before. I love your hair and your thumbnail. I'm late. Oh my gosh. It wasn't more than 10 seconds. I'm so sorry. Okay. Let's sew these onto these arms first. I think the easiest way to do this probably is first getting the thread out from the inside, then going from the inside, grabbing this, and then just pulling it through. Like that. And then if I just pull it tight enough, I'll pull it through. Philip has been playing a lot of Pokemon. I can't remember what it's called. It's like a strategy game. I see you on Switch online all the time playing that game. I love it. I still haven't played that one. I'm afraid I'm gonna get addicted. Oh, dude! Philip, thank you for donating. You know what? We should put out for Philip. Philip, you're so sweet. Let's put out his Rhino. Philip, here's your Rhino. We're gonna put Philip's Rhino out. Do you remember what the name for your Rhino was? I can't remember what it was. It had a really cute name though. I think it started with an R. Or maybe I'm just thinking the word Rhino. Pokemon Unite, that's the game, yes. You are addicted to Pokemon Unite. You play it so much. I love it. Probably not as much as I play Super Smash Brothers, to be fair, which is why I can safely say that you're addicted to it, just like how I'm addicted to Super Smash Brothers. Kelly's been playing a lot of Mario Kart. Us too. We play Mario Kart. Jules and I play Mario Kart pretty much every night, actually. We really like playing the battle mode on Mario Kart. That's my favorite one to play. Because we never win in the racing. Everybody's too good. Everybody's too good at racing in Mario Kart now. We always match up with people in Japan because usually when we play it's like morning in Japan, and so like people, there's just like a bunch of Japanese people playing Mario Kart in the morning or something, and they kick our butts every time. They're so good. Matumani, the Rhino. Thank you for reminding me. Alright, this will go down, and then we're going to go take it downtown, all the way down to the center, like this. And we've got a claw sewn on. That was really easy. Look at how easy that was to sew on. You know, looks trickier than it is. It's really not that bad. We're going to use this beige yarn to help sew it onto the body, and I'm going to use these. Actually, you know what? We can just cut this bit. We'll throw that to the side. And we can just stuff it a little bit. Okay, so we got one of our claws totally done. One of our front arms totally done. Look at that. Pretty good. Pretty good. Super unique. This is what I'm talking about by Philip. Look at how he always brings new ideas to the table. Every time we do a collaboration, he brings a new ideas to the table. Like, look at that claw. Like, who would have thought? Who would have thunked it? He did. That's who. Yo, Philip, you should totally make a sand slash using this pattern. I don't know if you'd really need to change much to it. Maybe you could do, like, you might need to, like, change the eyes a little bit, but it's basically already a sand slash. It would be very cool, I think. Or sand shrew. But if you want to do a sand shrew, I think you need to change the scales on the back so that they're not so scaly. Because I don't know. But I don't think sand shrew's got like two, it's not really scales. They're more like plates for him, right? I don't know. It'd be cool though. I don't know what song this is. It's fun though. Alright. Claw numero dos. Incoming. This song is fun. Feeling it. Saint Slash is on the list. I love it. You main Wigglytuff. You can play Wigglytuff in that game? Wow. There's so many different Pokemon. Have they been coming out with like more and more then, I guess? That's really cool. You're probably so good at it now, Philip. You're probably like crazy good at it. At that game. That's awesome. Dude, I hope we get to meet each other in person one day. There we go. Let's go to right there. We'll skip a few stitches and sew it on there. It won't matter. Kids together, and we can almost afford a house, whereas in San Francisco it is impossible. We'll never ever be able to afford a house here. So yeah, we're kind of looking at moving down there soon, but we'll see. We're keeping it up in the air a little bit. I think I want it to be like, I think that's actually where I want a stitch to be, so I need it to be a little bit in more, right there. And then I'll just come out on the back since it's just going to get covered up by scales anyhow. And then, like that. That's fun. Ooh, eyeball itch. You're plagiarizing. What is plagiarism? Plagiarism is when you are essentially directly copying something. There is a difference between like referencing and plagiarism. But plagiarism is usually like if you're directly like copying and pasting paragraphs of work and like saying that you wrote it, that's plagiarism. It's stealing someone else's work and saying that you did it. Mostly plagiarism comes into effect when you're like talking about papers. At least that's what it is for me. Like when I was in college, I had to write a lot of papers, and that was like a big thing. Is like, don't plagiarize your papers, don't like steal other people's work and say it's yours. You've got to cite it. You've got to say, oh, this was someone else that wrote this, came up with this idea, stuff like that. It is a fine line though, because there is a different, there's referencing and in being inspired by other stuff, and as long as you change it slightly, the line is very loose between plagiarism and just like inspiration. Sometimes it's super duper obvious though if someone plagiarizes. It's just like they copied and pasted a bunch of articles. How long is the drive from Ventura to SF? About it's about like 7 hours, 6 hours or so. It's really not that bad. It's a day drive. I mean, obviously we would stay the night, but we have so much family and friends up here that we already plan on doing a lot more trips to SF. I mean, I've been in SF now for like a decade, so I've got a lot of roots here. Jules' family lives up here, Jules' parents, so we'll be back and forth pretty often. Yeah, I think like the direct definition of plagiarism, said Jito, is that like to avoid plagiarism is change it. Just like instead of copying and pasting like a whole paragraph of words or something, change some of the words around, like rewrite it, like use what they said and then like say it in your own words. That's the main way to avoid plagiarism, is to reiterate what they say in their own words and also give them credit. So like citing your sources, saying, okay, this is, this person says this, and then say it in your own way. That's how you avoid plagiarism. There's probably a bunch of YouTube videos about that though, if you want to learn more about how to avoid plagiarism. Hello.
Hello.
Jules is here to say hello.
Hello, hello, hello. Oh, there you are. Hi. I've come bearing coffee.
Are you gonna take a fiance tax?
I am.
The fiance tax.
Used to be girlfriend tax.
Used to be, but now the fiance tax is more. Girlfriend tax is 20%. Fiance tax is 25%.
I'm gonna take over your live stream. What am I crocheting?
You're crocheting a pangolin. Actually, Philip's in the chat right now.
Hi, Philip.
You want to try sewing it on?
Hi. Yeah. Where am I going? Am I going into this stitch here?
Go like
that?
Yeah. So I'm gonna go. You want to go into that and then maybe out that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like that.
Much better. And then through. And
yeah.
then.
And then like into the next stitch on the body.
On the body?
No, I mean on the leg.
Yeah. So you in there. So I want to go here.
Yep.
And then
into
here?
the same one. Yep. And then out through the next one.
Which, do you want it this way or do you want it
No,
that
you
way?
want that one. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, perfect. Look at you. I don't even need to do anything. I'm gonna go watch TV for a bit.
No, I wanted to watch TV. I've had a very stressful day at work, so I'm gonna go do that.
Well, thank you for putting in a little bit of work.
Hi, everybody.
Appreciate it.
Oh, knitted blanket. Yeah, Jimbo was sleeping on the green.
On the
blanket.
green one, I
It was
love
very
that.
cute.
That's my favorite blanket.
Yay, Jules crochet time. You know what I need to do?
What?
I need to make a video about how to make
How to make the rings. Yes, you were supposed to do it this weekend, but it was after the wedding and we were tired. Yeah. Do you think I'll be able to finish this by 7? I think I'm pretty close.
By 7? It's 5:16.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can do it.
You can totally do it.
I think I'll be done sewing it together in like 15 to 30 minutes, and then but the hardest part is coming up. I got to make these spikes.
Yeah, those are hard.
Yeah, they can take a little bit.
And then, what about the little? Oh, you already did them. These things.
Yeah, those ones are tricky. But look how good they came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, they look really cool.
Kind of creepy.
Kind of creepy, but like really cool.
I really like penguins though.
Yeah, they're very cool. We need to watch that show about baby animals. There's apparently a baby pangolin in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, bye. Have fun crocheting. Bye.
Bye. Love you too. Have fun watching TV. See you soon. Hopefully I finish in time for sunset. I don't know if I will, but that's okay. All right. 1, 2, 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, perfect. Oh, she did such a great job. Such a great job. Boom, last one right here. Up. Oopsies. Ooh, I think this is a water level in Super Mario 64. I'm pretty sure that's what this song is. The Bowser's submarine level. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's what this song is from. Hey, that's a leg. That's a leg. It's so cute. It's so cute, Sir Pearl Grey. For sure, super cute. That's it. Kelly needs to make a baby pangolin now. We should just call these baby pangolins because they're just, they're tiny and they're cute. And everything's cuter when it's a baby. Even like, well, actually, I take that back. You know what's not cute when they're babies? Birds are rarely cute as babies. Sometimes they are, but sometimes you're like, that is a beast. that is a creepy animal. And then it gets all cute, like hummingbirds. Oh, I love hummingbirds. Yeah, we'll have like one stitch in between. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Not bad, not bad. There's a few pangolins in the Philippines. Well, hopefully they have a bunch more pangolins soon. I know pangolins are critically endangered because I don't know actually if they're critically endangered, but they definitely are an endangered species because a lot of people eat them and use their scales and stuff. It's gross and mean. It's gross and mean. Don't eat pangolins, guys. I mean, like, doy. Like, what a unique animal to possibly not have on this earth soon. I mean, no animal should go extinct, but especially not pangolins. They're so cool. I've always wanted to see an armadillo. Armadillos seem like the pangolin of America, and I've never seen one in person, but I know we live like, you know, somewhat close to armadillos, I think. I'm not totally sure, but I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna go like this and like this. Yeah. Oh, an albino? Wow, that's cool. That's cool. Oh, we should have made an albino pangolin. That would have been cool. Dang. Oh well. Oh well, we got our pangolin now. Hey, who knows? Maybe if we have enough time, we can add a hat to our pangolin. I know I shouldn't say that, but maybe. All right, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. So wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we'll do it that way. Whoa. Okay, you can't hear this, but my stomach just rumbled so long. Longest rumble this side of the Mississippi. Rebecca's seen an armadillo? An armadillo? Very cool. What was I getting? Stuffing. We need some stuffing. That's super cool. I want to see one. Yeah, you totally need to make a taper, Kelly. The taper's like a super easy pattern too. Ohana came out and made this like way cute but like shockingly easy pattern to make. Very cool. Very, very unique addition to the group of endangered species. Actually, I think that's my favorite thing about this year's collection is that every pattern, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 4, ooh. Oh, we're gonna go up there, that's right. Every pattern in this year's collection is so unique from each other. Like, some people really made some crazy unique patterns, some very cute ones, some very simple ones, which, like, not to say it's a bad thing at all. It's always great when people can make like simplicity but uniqueness. Some complicated ones, but that's always fun. Like this pangolin is like, it's nice and complicated, you know? It's nice that like they're not all complicated, but they're not all easy. Like some were really complicated. I think the snowy plover's pretty complicated too. It's nice to have that variety. It's actually really cool. I strongly recommend you check out more of the patterns in this collaboration. I mean, obviously I'm going to be saying that because, you know, I made video tutorials for them all and stuff, but they really are, like, without me having to have anything to do with them, I very much think that they are all very, very cool patterns. Very cool. And unique, each one unique in their own way. All right, we got our legs on. Pretty good. Back legs sewn on. Yes, the spikes are made separate. We're gonna make those last after we sew on these front claws. I don't know, did she take the cat with her? I hope she did. Alright, we're opening up the window, guys. We don't got a Jimbo in here no more, and it is hot. Oh, that's nice. Oh, my neighbors got their window open too. They're gonna hear me talking. Oh well. Hopefully you don't hear anything weird. Okay, now we gotta sew these front claws on. Whoa, Sagittò. Yeah, I think it's called a doesn't it have a name? Like it's called like a mimic. Like it's called like a Sagittò's talking about a bird that has that like basically like it's like a parasite of a bird that lays its egg in other birds' nests. So that another bird raises their young instead of so they don't have to. It's super interesting. I think they're called like mocking. Is that a mockingbird? It might be a mockingbird. I'm not sure though. Yeah, and it kills the other birds too. That's the crazy thing. The baby that hatches in the nest of a different bird's like eggs will kill the other birds when the parents aren't around, so that the parent feeds only the mimic bird because it thinks that it's their young. Super crazy. Nature, man. Wild. Nature is wild. Literally. Cuckoos. That's it. Yeah. Crazy. What a crazy animal. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait. Am I messing this up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. We might need to figure something out here. I think I'm off base. I'm sewing these front arms a little closer, I think, than I normally do. I think I gave it a little bit of space in the past one. See, I did like just a little bit of difference between the head and the arms. But you know, it is what it is. I don't think it'll be bad, though. It'll just be a little closer. That's alright. Okay. Keep rocking and rolling. 1, 2, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. One. 4. 1. Yeah, okay, we'll do it like that. I know you can't see what I'm seeing, but I mean you can see it, but you don't. You know, you're not in my brain. Yeah, rolls the other eggs out of the nest. Super messed up, but like nature, man. Nature is metal. You guys ever seen that subreddit? There's a subreddit called Nature is Metal. Don't go there if you are queasy, if you are easily grossed out, because it shows nature being nature, and sometimes nature is not nice. Ooh, Susan. Hey, Susan. How you doing? Susan's making a flamingo burb. Love it. Gotta love it. It's brown-headed crow bird. Wow, weird. That's what it's called. That, and then last one right there. Right there. And we come out the top. Boop, boop, ba-doo. All right. One claw is sewn on. Heck yes. Heck yes. I wanna shoot, baby. All right. Check it out. Cut that. Squishy. Squeeze. We got a claw. The claw. All right. Next, we need to make. Next, we need to sew on the other claw, and then we can get working on the spikes. 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 I'm excited. I'm actually really excited to make the spikes. They're really crazy. I'm super excited. Unique. Unique New York. I think it's too long. I don't think we need it that long. Let's go like that long. It does look like an alien from Star Wars a little bit, huh? It's funny. You're funny. Oh my gosh, you're so funny. Wait. One in between. Right? So we just want one stitch in between. Like that. Once you figure out where you want to start, it all goes from there. There we go. Okay, let's see what we got here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to work with. 1, 2. Oh, we actually want to go. Oh no, we're doing it right. You know, I'll work down one. We'll go and do this stitch. Hey, anybody else excited about the new Super Mario Strikers game, or is it just me? Because I am so excited about it. There's a new game coming out in June. It's called Super Mario Strikers. It's a soccer Mario game. I'm not necessarily like a big sports fan in general. I don't really like soccer that much, but I used to play this game all the time on the Wii in you know, high school / middle school. I loved it. It was like my favorite game ever. I'm so excited that they're making another one. I'm hoping it takes over my Super Smash Brothers habit so I can get away from Super Smash Brothers. But you know, that game's got a hold on me in a way that no other game ever has. I am addicted. There we go. 2, 3. There. Okay, yeah, we're good. We're doing good. All right. Arms, claws, and back legs. Basically done. Oh, this song's so much slower. This is the song in the beginning, but it's so slow. I'm gonna switch it. It's too slow. There we go. Get a little bit more funk in here. Go to the top. All right. Still want that. Let's have a sip of coffee, and then we'll get working on the spikes. Is that what they're called? They're called the scales. Scales. All right, more coffee, more coffee. Are you ready? Look at it. Can you see? Look at how beautiful this coffee is. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, scales. Let's put our naked boy to the side. Let's get rocking and rolling. All right. Let's see. So we want to start. I forget. Do we want this end to be that long? We'll leave it longer-ish end. And then we'll. Yeah, that'll be fine. Oh, I'm glad you can make it, Kelly. Oh, so is Cooper. We're both glad you could make it. 5. Because you got to be here. All right. Hey, real quick, as I do these scales, if you haven't yet, like this video. If it gets, well, it's not going to get 400 likes, but if it does get 400 likes, we will do another giveaway. We'll do a giveaway next live stream on the last of the live streams. But, you know, who knows? Maybe it will. It's only got 92, but who knows? Maybe it will. We'll see. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so we need to skip a chain, and then we'll do into this stitch. We want single crochet. Oh, yes, I remember now. Oh, my gosh. It's all coming back to me. Double crochet, chain 1. Then we slip stitch into the next. And then to this one, we do the same thing. Double. Chain 1. Slip stitch. Chain 1, and then work on the other side. All right, skip the chain 1, half double crochet, 1, and then half double crochet, increase. Okay, 1, 2. All right, and then another half, and then another half double inch. 2. Cool. All right. Good start. All right. Chain 1 and turn. Working in the front loops only. Meaning the ones closest to me, right? Duh. Right? Is that true? Yes. Single 1. Double crochet 1, chain 1, and slip stitch into the next. Make sure we're only working that front loop. You're right, because it like folds over like that. Okay, I'm remembering now. And do that 3 times. Okay. Single 1, double 1. Oh, gotta love Pikmin. Chain 1. Slip stitch into the next. Double chain, slip stitch into the last. Boom. Right? See? So that's the start of our scales. And then we chain 1 and we turn. Oh yes, for the following even rows, make sure to skip the chain 1 and the first back loop only. Aha! Yes, I remember now. So skip the chain that we made, that first back loop, which is going to be that one, and then we want to start that one. Half double 1, 2, we need half double 2, and then half double increase. 1, 2, and then we'll do it again. 1, 2, and then an increase. That's right, and the last one's really weird. It's like that stitch here. I'm remembering. I'm a member. Increase right there. Chain 1 and turn. Boom. We're flying. We're doing great. Ducted Jumbo. It's Jimbo, not Jumbo, but I do call him Jumbo all the time, so it's totally fine. Jimbo is my cat Jiminy Cricket. You want to see a picture? I'd bring him in here, but the window's open and I don't want him escaping. I'll show you a picture of him. I've got about 1.5 million of them. Let's see. Let's find a good one. Here's one. That's what he looked like. That's Jiminy. He's so cute. He's so cute. Let's see if I can find. And this is Phoebe. That's our other cat, Phoebe. She's so cute. Let's find another. Let's find a really good Jimbo one. Let's see. Let's go to my favorites. I think I've got like a really good one in here. Oh, look what a handsome boy. Look what a handsome boy. Oh, he's so cute. There's another one. Oh, he's so cute. I love my cat. I love my cat. Ooh, Laura, can I make a crocheted fairy? We actually have one, but it's the fairy from Zelda. So it's actually, we do have a pattern for the crocheted version of the like Navi basically from Zelda. Shoot, where did I leave off? We did row 4. Okay, we need to keep track here because if we mess up, we did row 5. No, we're on row 5. We're on row 5. Yeah, okay. Because, yeah, we definitely need to keep track of these. No, I haven't made amigurumis for them yet. It's so hard, though. I've tried to make one for Jimbo, but he's so fluffy. Phoebe. You never see Phoebe because Phoebe is very shy. It's a very shy kitty. Phoebe's like is like our cat that actually acts like a cat, whereas Jimbo acts like a dog. He's always barking and he licks a lot like a dog. He's very, 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 very friendly to everybody. Yeah, Phoebe's the best. I call her Beefy a lot. Sometimes I call Jimbo Binjo, and I call Phoebe Beefy. Because she's a little beef. She's made out of beef. I don't know. It's weird. Is it 4 times? Yes. Okay. And then, oh, you know what? I'm gonna redo that one. Stitch looked a little weird. Chain 1. Slip into this stitch. Yes. Boom. Why does that look off to me? It's probably fine. All right. Chain 1 and turn. That's the end of row 5. We got a lot more rows to do's. Then we skip that first back loop only. That'd be this one. Oopsies. Right, yeah, skip that one, and then we'll work to the one after it, right here. And it's probably going to be half double crochet, so I'm just going to get started with that. And that's row 5. Yes, 8 half double crochets all the way across. 2, 3, 4, 7, one more. Weird last one. Wow. There we go. There's 8. Return. Chain 1. We're doing great. That was row 6. It's okay. It's okay, Kelly. You're allowed to mess up their names. They don't know. All right. Row 7. Single. Double. Chain 1. Skip 1. And slip stitch. So I've been watching this show on, it's on Hulu called Legion recently, and I love it. It is kind of scary, really weird, but really entertaining. Anybody else watch Legion? I think it's like technically in the Marvel, like not in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but it's like an X-Men thing, I think. You know, like I don't think it like matters much, but I think they're mutants and stuff, but they kind of keep it, you know, separated a little. It's really cool though. I like it a lot. It's about superheroes kind of, but it's also about like mental health and stuff, and it's a cool show. There's time travel stuff in it and everything like that. And I think it's going to be 8. Oh no, okay, we're on row 8 now. So we want to do 2 half double crochets and then a single crochet. So 1, 2. Bye, Kat. Thanks for joining. Then single crochet, 2 together. Repeat it twice. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. The song always makes me think of like Disneyland. Do you think they're gonna make a Mario Kart ride? Probably, right? When they do the Universal Studios Super Mario World or whatever in SoCal, in Southern California. I think they're doing one in Southern California, just like how they did one in Japan. But I think it's going to be like slightly different. I hope they do, and I hope they make a Mario Kart ride. That would be so cool. My inner child is going to be like, ah, this is awesome. And my outer child, too. I feel like we're only listening to Mario Kart songs right now. I think this is like the Dry Bones level. Something. So see how this is gonna go? Right there. It's gonna be sewn on like that. Oh, so cool. What is the feeling of being in the snow and holding it? I'll tell you, cold. There's no snow in the Philippines. Ah, interesting. Yeah, it's cold. It's cool. Like in a good, like, it's neat. I think the act of like seeing it actively snowing is really cool. I've only seen that like 2 or 3 times. Snow is pretty neat. I like snow. I'm glad I don't live somewhere where it always snows, because a lot of snow would be annoying. But I do like snow because I don't have to see it all the time. I'm sure there's people out there in the chat that are like, it's the worst. But, you know, it's a novelty to us people that don't get to see snow all the time. It's wet. Yes, it's wet. Okay, that's row 10. I'm on row 11. All right. We have a lot of beaches. Us too. I'm right outside the beach right now. That's what I want to. That's what I'm gonna go to if I finish this with enough time for there still to be sunlight. If there's still sunlight, I'll go out to the beach real quick to say hi to the seagulls and bye to the sun. I used to hate the beach. But then I realized that, man, I don't think you've even really experienced the beach that much. That's what I would tell myself. And then I realized, you know, I live right across the street from the beach. If it turns out that I really like the beach one day, and I live right across the street from the beach, but I never went to it, I'm gonna be so upset with myself. So I started to force myself to go to the beach. And you know what? Turned out, I love the beach. It's awesome. It's so cool. I almost missed out on it. Okay, so we skipped the first one. This is okay, so we want to do 2 half double crochet increases in this first one. 1, 2, or I mean, yeah, 2 in a row. 1, 2, and then we do 1, and we do that again. Yes. Yes. Boom. I know this song very well. Whoa, that's a lot of islands. I didn't realize Philippines had so many islands. Double. All right. Oh man, we're doing great on time. I mean, you know, it has been 3 hours, I think, but still, that's about what I expect from this pattern. You know, it's a tough one. It's a long one. I mean, compared to most of our patterns normally. But it's kind of nice. We've been doing such short live streams. I think our last one was only like an hour-long live stream, so it's kind of nice to have like a long one to hang out with you guys for so long, you know? Sundays will be somewhat long, actually. We'll see. Because we're making the snowy plover, so it could be a little long, it could be short. We'll probably take our time. It'll be Sunday, a nice day to just hang out. And then chain, and then slip stitch. Boom. All right. Turn it. Weird round there. Mid chain? No. Chain one, turn. Wait, there's supposed to be only 5? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. Half double crochet 10. Aha. That's our first one. Five. One more. Last one's always hard to get into. Okay, there we go. Oh, Tigger! Tigger T donated! Whoa, 50 bucks! I thought it was only 5 bucks. Dang, Tigger. That's a lot. Alright, we're gonna put out... Dang, good job. Thank you. That's awesome. Let's put out something pretty big for him. Oh, you know what? Let's put out... No. That's not good. Let's do... Let's do a red panda. This is for you, Tigger. Thank you for your donation. Thank you so much for helping support wildlife. We all appreciate you. We're gonna have this out there for you. I mean, it's kind of Tiggery, you know? It's got the striped tail even. If I had a tiger, I would put the tiger out, but I don't have a tiger yet. Maybe next year's we'll have a tiger. Oh, okay. It's about... That's so funny. All right, well, you know what? We still appreciate it. Thank you so much, Tigger. Going out of your way to do it. Much appreciated. All right. I think we're on row 15 now. You rocks. 2, chain 1. See, once you get into the groove with these spikes, or the scales, they're really not that bad. You just gotta get into the groove. The tough part, I think, is gonna be the sewing it on, but really it's not necessarily tough. It's just like there's not like exact instructions. Whenever you sew things on, there's always like there's more room for error. Let's go with that. Which can be a little scary. But you know what? It's part of the job. part of crocheting. I mean, sometimes it's not. Depends on the pattern, but usually it's part of crocheting. All right. See, so it's gonna go like that. We're gonna have to fix some of it, but it's pretty good. Yeah, we're gonna have to do like some wiggling and wobbling. But not bad. Yes, I also would like to see a crocheted tiger video in the future. It is in the, it's definitely on the list. Looks like this round is just half double crochets all the way across. Come on. There we go. All right. Yeah, tigers are super tricky. Actually, Ohana Crafts and Surf Pearl Grey both have these tiger patterns. Surf Pearl Grey's got a tiger pattern from, it's like the Animal Crossing tiger that you get in the, yeah, close it so Jimbo doesn't get in. Thank you. It's the tiger that you get in Animal Crossing, like the one that like its mouth is like. And then Ohana Crafts has a really cute tiger for, I think it was for the Year of the Tiger, which was maybe last year? I don't remember. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more. All right. Row 17. More scales. More scales. More scales. I love the young people. Remember that? I think I've said that before on this. I love that part of SpongeBob. With the, how many times we gotta teach you this lesson, old man? I love the young people. Do I think I'll be done in 20 minutes? Just wondering, because my sis wants to hang out in 20 minutes. Actually, maybe. We might be. I think within 30 minutes for sure. We're almost done with the scales already. And then we just need to sew it onto the body. And honestly, the sewing on really isn't that bad. Because it's only on the sides and you know, it's not too bad. So all the hardest parts are done with. But we should be done pretty soon. I think. I thinks. Therefore I am. But I'll pick up the pace for you. Boom. Actually, I gotta skip this song. We might get a cease and desist if I have this song on. So let's go to outer space. Ready? Shooting off to outer space. Oh, so slow. No, that's too slow. I don't want calm. I don't want calm. But I'm afraid to do the jazz one. Yeah, okay. That's kind of nice. That's kind of nice. What's on my finger? It's my ring. I got engaged a couple of weeks ago, Tigger. My fiance proposed to me with a little crocheted ring. Isn't that cute? Oh, she's so cute. And she has a little knit ring on her finger. 2, 3. 2, 3. Oh, there we go. Thank you. I'm very happy, very excited. She proposed to me. Isn't that cool? Oh my god, it's so cool. I've always wanted to be proposed to. I never thought she would have done it. So obviously I was super duper surprised when she did. And yeah, very cool. Very cool. Highly recommended. Get proposed to. It's dope. Thank you. Yeah, thank you very much, Amkilla. Okay, just a few more rounds of these scales here. We only have like 4. Actually, never mind. We have more than that. I forgot there's another page of this. But not that many. We're more than halfway done. And it gets just quicker and quicker. One. 2, and then our single crochet 2 together. Boom. Oh. Ooh, I just took a look at how much yarn we have left. I think we got enough. I don't think it'll be a problem, but it's not that much. We just finished 20. 21 is 3 times, okay. Tomorrow, I am meeting up with an old friend from college named Jackson. I'm really excited. I haven't seen him in probably 5 years. And we're going to play Stitched, my tabletop game. I'm going to show him my new game. Well, not new, but yeah, I'm very excited. I'm very, very excited. Good friend from back in the day. Excited. I'm excited to see him. Thank you, Tigger. Once I get in the zone, you know, it makes it a lot easier. I just can't lose track, hence the check marks. Gosh, they make things easier. 3. 5, and 1 more. How did I come up with the idea for Stitched? Well, so I've always liked goblins and orcs and stuff, so I got really addicted to just crocheting them. And I actually didn't post pictures of me crocheting them, of them for the longest time. I just kept making them because they were just so much fun to make. And then Jules, I had them in like a cubby basically, just like filling up the cubby. And Jules was like, "Lou, you need to do something with these guys. Like, they can't just be sitting around like that." And then I remembered about Warhammer, which was a game when I was young that I never played, but I loved painting the figurines for them. And so Jules went to bed, and that night I came up with the idea. I said, you know what, I want to make a game that's kind of like Warhammer, using these goblins, where each of them have different statistics, and you control a little army, and you can complete like various tasks. And I came up with the entire idea in one night. It's changed a lot. I mean, it's changed a decent amount over time, but the core of the game is still there. I'm really proud of it. It is probably, I think it's the coolest thing I've ever made. I think it's awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, we're at the home stretch here, Kelly. Three. At least of the crocheting part. Then we gotta sew it on. But the main bit's just about done. Single crochet 1. Decrease. There we go. And do it again. Okay. Oh, I didn't know that. So if you can't avoid reading, that's what you're saying, said Jito? You still don't know the rules for Stitch? Check them out. It's all the rules are at stitchedthegame.com. They probably won't be there for too much longer. I am working on a book to like replace it with a little bit more detail in the rules, a little bit better written, new video tutorial, stuff like that. But the base rules are all there if you want to check it out. Turn, chain 1, last one. Boom. Boom. All right. Chain 1. We need a long end. Cut it close. Okay. All right. Now we just need to sew this onto this, like that. Ba-ba-da-ba. Oh, how cool. How cool. All right. Let's get this sewn on. Go see the sunset. Now I'm going to start by taking this end, going into the body, that, put it where I think it's going to be, right there, into the body. I'm just going to come up all the way out to the middle of his tummy so that I have this end to double knot to once I have everything sewn on. All right, let's do it. Home stretch, baby. All right. Dude, can we all just really quick say, Sir Progray, thank you so much for joining these live streams. I really appreciate it. You're the only other amigurumi artist that's come to like pretty much every one of these live streams and crocheted with us, and it just means a lot to me. I just want you to know I really appreciate you, man. You're really cool, and I just think you're a really neat dude. All right. Now enough of that sappy stuff. Let's sew on Pangolin's spines. Scales. Gosh, I keep calling them something different every time, don't I? Alright. We're going to just go ahead and we're going to... I'm just going to ad-lib it, you know? I'm just going to hold it in place, and we're going to go from one stitch to the next and just try to, like, make sure it's all basically where we want it to be. And this is, like, a good chance for us to, like, make sure it fits the way we want it to also, which will be pretty nice. Yeah. Oh, dude. Zoe, you're so sweet. Thank you for being nice, Zoe. Thank you, everybody, for just being... This is, like, the best community I could ever have hoped for. You're all so wonderful. I think about you constantly. It's, like, pretty much all I think about. Yeah, I just want you all to know I very much appreciate you being here. Okay. God, this is such a cool pattern, dude. This is once you start to really sew this onto the body, you really, like, it gives me shivers. Like, it's really cool. It's really cool. Alright, we're gonna need to go down. I will be honest, when I was first working on the pattern, I was, like, frustrated. I was like, no way, this isn't gonna work. And then I finished it and I was like, dude, you're an evil genius. You're an evil genius. It's crazy. I was just frustrated because I was confused. Which, honestly, being confused when you've been crocheting this long is, like, kind of like relieving, because it's very rare that I'm confused from a pattern now. I'm sure, Philip, you probably feel the same way. Like, you know, we're pros now. We know what we're doing. So it's kind of nice. It's kind of like, ooh, there's still stuff to learn. You know? That's how I feel whenever I do whenever Sir Progray comes up with a new pattern, even if it's not like he's using like super unique techniques or like something completely new, it still feels new. It's still like, oh, interesting. So this is the way that he crochets. I love that. I love that feeling of understanding like how someone crochets using their patterns, you know? That's one of my favorite parts about doing these collaborations. That's why we've been doing so many collaborations this year, is because I just love like that feeling of understanding the art a little bit more than I did before through the lens of another artist, you know? It's really cool. It's really cool. We're gonna go up to this one right here. I'm just kind of making it up though. Oh wait, we gotta skip this song. They're gonna give us a cease and desist. Ah la la. Okay, we gotta skip ahead. Thank you, Kelly. Yeah, totally. Yeah, we'll get a copyright strike if we're not careful with that song. Thank you, Cooper. Yeah, you guys are always on it. Love it. All right. Where we at? How we feeling here? Look at him. He kind of looks like he's got like curly hair a little bit. Like he's got like a Jewish afro, maybe a little bit. I used to have. I'm not Jewish, so technically it wasn't a Jewish afro. But when I was in high school, I grew my hair out really, really long, and I definitely look Jewish. There's no question there. I get asked all the time if I'm Jewish, but I'm Italian. But I had a fro in high school. It looked, honestly, it was pretty cool. I liked it. I had very, very curly hair. Oopsies. Sometimes I miss it. You know, sometimes I miss that hair. but I don't think I'll ever grow it back out that long. It's just so hard to maintain when you have hair that long. It was like, I had hair from that, like, if you straightened it, it would have been down to like here, but because it wasn't straightened, it was still curly. It was like this. It was like right here, and it was like a big, like a fro. It's great. This song's fun. It feels like we're in downtown Disney. I could swing dance to this. Do you guys know that I swing dance? Me and Jules used to go swing dancing all the time. But obviously we haven't done a lot of swing dancing in like 3 years because of the pandemic. But we did dance. We did do a lot of swing dancing at the wedding this weekend, and man, it was fun. It was cool to be like, oh yeah, we're good at this. You know, like, oh yeah, I know how to dance. I know how to swing dance really well. I mean, not really well, but I know how to, for sure. Yeah. I don't think I'll ever grow my hair out that long again. Also, Jules, like, yeah, I need to get new glasses, too, so that's my way I change my look now, is I just get I'll get new glasses. Doing it all in one color would make it more realistic. I mean, yeah, I suppose it would. Yeah, that's an interesting, some interesting feedback, Zoe. I think that, it's not a bad idea. I'd like to see you make one in all in one color, or maybe I'll do that at a later time. We'll come back to this pattern in like a few months, and we'll make it all in one color. That'd be kind of fun. There we go. All right. There we go. Almost done, guys. We're almost done. Alright, my friends, last stitch. And then you're gonna hang up before I am. Right, Cooper? You're gonna hang up first? It did look really good. Oh, cool. I gotta see that. I gotta try that out. Make one all in one color. Oh, but it's so cool in 2 different colors, though. Like, especially if you, like, made this, like, a really crazy color. Very cool. Whoa, really? The prototype was 3 times as big? What? That's wild. Evan! Wait, okay, so Evan, stop saying the same thing. Don't block Evan, Cooper. I have finished I finished it. I've been meaning to send you something. Wait. There it is. This is for Evan. Okay, Evan, hold on. Let me finish this. Really quick, and then I'll show you your orc. Oh, I'm so glad to see you in here, Evan. Love it. Love it. Okay. First off, before I show Evan his cool crochet orc, guys, Look at this. We got a pangolin, baby. Look at that pangolin. Oh my god, it's really good. Actually, this is, I think, the best one I've made so far. I did a little bit over, a little too far on this, on the back there, but honestly, it's not a big deal at all. I can always just spin it. Oh, so cool. So cool. So cool. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh! So cool. Okay, so. Oh my god, it's so cool, dudes. So cool. Okay, first off, before I say my goodbyes, Evan, I made this for you. This is your crocheted orc. I need to message you about this. I need to send you some pictures. Look at his little hat. This one's for you. It eats sand, just like the way you asked for it. I'll send you a message about this. I'm sorry it's taking me so long. I'm so sorry. But Evan reached out and said that they're a big fan. And so I crocheted an orc for them, basically. And I really like it. It's really cool. I've been meaning to show you it, meaning to send you it. But this is your dude. I will email you this week about it, okay? All right. So that's for Evan. Now for the rest of you. Guys, gals, everyone in between. Thank you so much for joining. You guys rock. My gosh. Wonderful. Wonderful. We stuck in, we just did a 3.5 hour live stream crocheting a pangolin. And you know what? We did it. We did a great job. Looks great. I'm so proud of this. I'm so proud of y'all. You're the best. You guys just made my day a million times better. You have no idea. I was having a grumpy day in the beginning, but now I feel so great and I love you all. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. Thank you all for joining so much. Next live stream. Okay, so this pattern's coming out next week. Where is it? Where's my burb? Did I put it away somewhere? Oh, here it is. No. Where's my burb? Oh, here's one. Where's the other one, though? I thought I had two. Well, anyhow. Okay, this is what, ooh, it's got a crooked nose. This is what, this pattern is coming out on Friday, so make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss it. Our new last pattern in this series for a crocheted snowy plover coming out Friday. We're gonna be crocheting it together on Sunday. So this Sunday, 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, another live stream, 2 in 1 week. That'll be pretty fun. So I'll see you guys on Sunday at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Obviously, it is a burb because I love burbs. But I will see you guys on Sunday for this. Also, you're running out of time. If you want to, sign up now for a Club Crochet Pro Kit for, actually, this might be, I don't think Sir Pearl Grey saw this originally. This is inspired by his reversible corgi pattern, which is in the library. If you haven't checked it out yet, check out the reversible corgi pattern. But next month's Club Crochet Pro Kit is going to be for a reversible unicorn. This is the prototype. I'm gonna remake it this week to see how much yarn and stuff it goes. The yarn I'm using is this really fuzzy wool that you can brush out to make it really furry. I don't know how well it's gonna work. We're gonna try it out. But obviously, it changes from this to this. So it's a reversible unicorn. And for Pride Month, if you sign up for a Club Crochet Pro Kit, you also get, man, where'd I put it? Dude, oh, here it is. You also get a rainbow crochet pin. That's going to be in this month's Club Crochet Pro Kit. So we're celebrating Pride Month this month with a reversible unicorn, which, I mean, look at it's just too cool. So sign up now for Club Crochet Pro memberships. You get the pin as well as all the materials you need to make the unicorn. And yeah, thank you all so much again for watching. I'll see you Sunday. Put that here. Look at this. Look at this. We're gonna set it all up. We got our guy here. We got our next week. Yeah, great. Thank you all. Pasta la pizza. Happy hooking. Actually, it'd be really great. Actually, Kelly, it'd be better, I think, if you hung up first. Maybe actually you could hang up first, Kelly. This time you could hang up first because you always make me hang up first, and it's like, it's not fair. You hang up first. You hang up first. No. No. No, you first. Stop. Oh my god, you're so bad, Kelly. Buenos noches. Au revoir. Sayonara. Johnny. Goodbye. Pasta la pizza. Okay. All right. No, you hang up first. No, you do. All right. Bye, guys. Bye.